driving a motor vehicle with a manual gearbox. What is the correct thing to do when you see this traffic sign? I change down to a lower gear if necessary. I always change up to a higher gear. I drive down this descent carefully. Which vehicles are prohibited from using a road sign posted like this? With a permissible total weight not exceeding 2 t. With a permissible axle weight exceeding 2 t. With an actual axle weight exceeding 2 t. Are you allowed to drive at a speed faster than 60 km/h here? Yes, if the roadway is wet. Yes, if the roadway is dry. What must you observe when parking here? The parking time indicated on the parking ticket may not be exceeded. Parking ticket and parking disc rank equal. The parking ticket must be put in a place so it can be easily read when controlled. What does this traffic sign indicate? A charging station for electric vehicles. A danger of explosion at a filling station through electric devices. A facility for charging mobile telephones. What do the white markings on the road mean in this situation? The white markings are a warning about the poor state of the road surface. Indicate a traffic calming zone. Highlight a duty to give way due to the right before left rule. What must you be prepared for here? People walking on the road. Vehicles turning onto the road. Oncoming vehicles turning left. What does this traffic sign indicate? A diversion for Autobahn traffic when required. An underground station. Federal Road Bundesstraße 22. Which vehicles are allowed to park here? Vehicles with a permissible total mass of more than 3.5 t. Vehicles with a permissible total mass of up to 2.8 t. Motorcycles. What is true in the case of this traffic sign combination? I have to give way while also only watching out for motor vehicle traffic coming from the left and right on the priority road. Watching out for electric scooter traffic coming from the left and right. Watching out for cyclists coming from the left and right. Watching out for electric scooter traffic coming from the left and right. This traffic sign is displayed on the right-hand curbside. What does it mean? Not stop before it. Park before it. Not stop after it. Not stop after it. What do you have to be aware of when you see this traffic sign combination? If I continue driving straight ahead, I have to signal a right turn. The direction of traffic to the left is prescribed. If I am following the priority road, I have to signal a left turn. What does this traffic sign indicate? Natural gas fuel station. Auto gas filling station. Hydrogen filling station. Which traffic sign gives right of way at the next crossroads? Traffic sign 3. Traffic sign 1. Traffic sign 2. What should you do as you draw near to this heavy goods transport? I overtake, taking extra care. I refrain from overtaking. I move into the right-hand lane. What does this traffic sign indicate? Auto gas filling station. Natural gas fuel station. Hydrogen filling station. Are you allowed to park here? Yes, as a person accompanying blind persons with an official parking permit. Yes, as a seriously disabled person with an official parking permit. Yes, briefly for shopping. What do you do when you see this traffic sign? You may not proceed to the left. You must indicate left. You may only proceed to the left. What does this traffic sign indicate? Natural gas fuel station. Hydrogen filling station. What do you have to expect after these traffic signs? A downhill slope 800 m in length. An uphill slope 800 m in length. You are driving a motor vehicle with a manual gearbox. What must you consider when you see this road sign? Applying the brakes for a longer time will diminish the braking response. The braking distance is longer. The braking response will be better if no gear is engaged. I take a photograph of the scene of the accident. I brake hard immediately. I continue driving as before. What does this traffic sign indicate? The end of a zone with an obligatory minimum speed of 30 km per hour. A permitted maximum speed of 30 km per hour. A recommended speed of 30 km per hour. A permitted maximum speed of 30 km per hour. You are approaching a bus stop marked like this. What do you do if you see children there? Reduce your speed and be ready to brake. A reduction in speed is only necessary when a school bus is stopping there. Speed must not be reduced when a bus stops at a stopping bay. All previous zonal prohibitions. A controlled parking zone. A priority road. What do you do when you see this traffic sign? Reduce your speed. Always stop before the road narrows. Refrain from overtaking. What must you reckon with when you see this traffic sign? Men at work on the roadway. Traffic from road construction vehicles. Construction materials on the roadway. What do you do when you see this traffic sign? You may only take precedence when the narrowing is clear. You must give precedence to the oncoming traffic. You must be ready to stop despite taking precedence. What do you do within this danger section? Do not avoid hitting wild animals if oncoming traffic would be endangered. Dip the headlights and brake when you see wild animals. Drive more slowly, watch out for wild animals. What does this traffic sign indicate? A numbered underground car park. Tram line number 3. A numbered diversion. What is correct in this situation? At this point, a built-up area starts. A built-up area ends. A deviation ends. What do you do when you see this traffic sign? You are not allowed to turn. You must give precedence to oncoming traffic. What must you remember when you see this traffic sign? You may drive a motor vehicle at walking speed in this pedestrian precinct. You may not drive a motor vehicle in this pedestrian precinct. Residents may drive motor vehicles in this pedestrian precinct. What does this traffic sign indicate? A car hire center with repair workshop breakdown service plus repair. A car park with connections to public transport park plus ride. A filling station with car wash Care Plus Clean. What applies according to this traffic sign? I may only park on designated places. I have to drive at walking speed. I may not impede pedestrians. What vehicles are permitted to use this road? Motor vehicles, electric-powered vehicles, cycles and motorcycles that are pushed. What situation applies according to this traffic sign? A maximum speed limit of 30 km per hour, which does not apply to electric vehicles. Applies between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. Applies between 6 a.m. and 10 p.m. What does this traffic sign indicate? A level crossing approximately 160 m ahead. What motor vehicles are subject to the no overtaking rule indicated by this sign? Coaches or buses? Single-track motor vehicles? Cars without trailers? What do the white markings on the road mean in this situation? The white markings highlight a duty to give way due to the right before left rule. You are driving along a priority road. Which traffic sign ends your right of way? What do you have to do in this traffic situation? I have to stop only if there is crosswise moving traffic. Stop at the line of sight and give way. Not stop, because there is no stop line. Give the car right of way. Continue to brake. Indicate when entering the roundabout. What do these traffic signs indicate? Start of a no overtaking area, 200 m ahead. No overtaking for 200 m. End of a no overtaking area, 200 m ahead. No overtaking for 200 m. You drive into a brightly lit tunnel which is indicated like this. What do you do? Drive with daytime running lights. Drive without lights. Drive with dipped headlights. Drive with dipped headlights. What does this traffic sign indicate? The start of a zone with a recommended speed of 30 km per hour. A permitted maximum speed of 30 km per hour. An obligatory minimum speed of 30 km per hour. How should you act at a point of danger indicated by this sign? Maintain the greatest possible distance to the vehicle ahead. Avoid rapid acceleration. Avoid sudden maneuvers. What must you be prepared for when you pass these traffic signs? Only the pavements are used for winter sports. There is packed snow or black ice on the roadway. This road may be used for winter sports. What do you do when you see this traffic sign? Drive as far as possible over on the right-hand side. Reduce your speed. Accelerate strongly immediately after the right bend. In which directions may you proceed? To the right. What does this traffic sign indicate?